South Carolina's over-under win total at FanDuel is 7.5. This is very tough for me, very tough because their strength of schedule is number 5. Their best offensive player could also be the best one in the league. Their best defensive player could also be the best one in the league. There's a huge if here. This is my separation from what I've heard from camp. And it's going to be the defining point to me of their season. I still need to see their wide receiver room downstream of Nick Harbor come through for me to believe that this can be a dynamic enough offense to win 9+ games. If I'm wrong, that's how they'll win 9+ games. If they are a contender for the SEC championship, it'll be because that wide receiver room has exceeded above my expectations, and also because they've really successfully backfilled the defensive departures to the NFL. I give them great credit for developing players there. Like, you look at a lot of the guys they've sent to the NFL, these were not all 5-star, surefire locks no matter where they go type guys. So they've done a supreme job of developing. So by that logic, you may look at me and say, okay, well, if we develop that wave, might you think we have another wave coming through? That's why I call it a question instead of a weakness. But those questions make me go on the low end because of the strength of schedule. So I'm going to go 8-4 for South Carolina and call it a really good year, but with the understanding that Lenora Sellers could be the best quarterback in the country. And if he is, that's the kind of guy who has the kind of skill set that can will a team through a game. Watch the Clemson game last year, if you don't believe me. And so 9-3, even 10-2 wouldn't shock me with them. But realistically, like, if I've got to bet money on this, I'm going more towards 8-4 with South Carolina. Let's go with Oklahoma next. Hey, wait just a second. I appreciate you guys watching. Most of you are subscribed. If you're not, please do so. It's free. It helps us keep the show free, and that's how we do college football year-round. All right, back to the video. Most fascinating team in the league to me. Oklahoma over-under win total 7.5 at FanDuel. I am very high on this team. Have been since the spring, even the late winter. I didn't even have to wait until the spring. The bad news is they do have the number 2 strength of schedule in the country, according to our internal metrics. The good news is they got John Mateer, and despite the fact that there are some doubters about his throwing motion and quality of competition faced, I think he can compete for the Heisman Trophy. He will cut through this league. Cut through not meaning he'll dominate it, although I think he'll be good. Cut through meaning his talent will level up. It will translate. His game will translate. His offensive coordinator that he brought in tow, his offensive coordinator will translate. Their offense will translate to this conference. I trust their wide receiver additions. I hope that the offensive line will allow this team to reach its potential. I think defense, not big question for me. Defensive profile, top 20 conservatively. It's the offensive line. It was last year, too. I start to sometimes get myself in this mode where since I want to buy into a team, I'll believe best case scenario about the question position unit. Well, the offensive line is the question position unit. I can't allow myself to do that, though. So I've got to still believe there's some ups and downs. I still will not go crazy about the prediction because of the uncertainty along the offensive line, but I think this is a dangerous team, and I think it's a team where the losses are really close losses. I've got them going 8-4, and I've got this being the only team that at 8-4 has some kind of fringe comment made about them on playoff selection Sunday. They're not going to the playoff. I'm saying I could see that panel sitting at the desk saying, you know, I think Oklahoma at 8-4 is better than some of these 9-3 or 10-2 teams because that's how good I think they will look, albeit in an 8-4 year.